Okay, I have to get ready for, oh, I hate when they're not the same. I have to get ready to go to an art museum for a project for college. And it's so funny, I was just talking to my friends about this. Sometimes college is so hard. I'm like, why am I doing this? This is crazy ass behavior, and I'm stressed. And then other times I have to go walk around an art museum, and that's nice. Except we had a play date yesterday at our house for, 2 kids came, so 5 kids total. And that's fine. It was fun. It was great. No, nothing happened, nothing crazy. My kids are kind of getting older, so it's not like I'm breaking up a bunch of tantrums. They're just playing video games, running, jumping. It's just loud and exhausting. And if you've ever lived in a small house and had 5 kids in it, you know that it's loud and it's exhausting. And then I wanted to give them a snack because they were there at my house for 3 hours and the dad refused a snack, and so my kids are like getting fussy because they eat every 5.5 seconds and they haven't eaten in 2 hours. I digress. One of my kids ended up eating a bowl of cereal while they were here, and I thought that was really funny. But there's nothing I can do about that. It was just funny for him to like, I can't wait any longer, and like literally start pulling out a bowl of cereal and then go ahead and eat his full dinner as well. So he came over at like 1. Anyway, so I'm just pooped. I'm just exhausted from a play date. And now I have to go to a museum. It's due on Tuesday, but the museum is closed Monday and Tuesday. So today's like literally the last day. I waited till the last minute. I waited till the last minute because I thought I should just stop thinking. I thought that I could go to like a regular museum, and then when I looked over the rubric, I can't go to a regular museum. I could go to a sculpture garden, an art museum, a history museum is what I mean. I thought I could go to a history museum, but I could not. And my husband was like, if it's any museum, can we go to the car museum? I cannot, sorry. So I'm going to, and it's gonna be fun. I'm going by myself, which is crazy to me. I'm almost never by myself. Like almost never, to the point where I'm uncomfortable when I'm alone, because I usually have like something attached to me. I don't know what to do if I'm completely alone. What do you do? What do people who just can like go about their life do? My husband's like, go by yourself. And I'm like, huh? What does that mean? By myself? What does that mean? So that'll be interesting. And then I think I'm gonna call my mom, but my sister lived here, the same place, when I was a teenager, and she took me to an art museum. And I don't know if it was the same one. I'm gonna call her and I'm gonna ask, because I don't know, that feels like very roundabout, because I never lived here before. I was just visiting for 2 weeks, and now I live here, and is this the same? I remember when I was a kid, I was 12 or 13, maybe a little older, I think 13 or 14. And my sister had her babies, and that's why we came. And my mom wanted me to have a good time too. She wanted to do something I wanted to do. And it's such a fond memory of us going to the art museum, because I'm like a theater art junkie, which has kind of been put on hold because of having kids. But I would like to get more into it. So she took me to an art museum, and then we went to this teeny tiny little cafe at the top of a store and had like a snack and a coffee. I probably didn't have coffee, but we had like a snack, and it's one of my best memories with my mom. So on the way there, I'm gonna call her and be like, hey, guess what I'm doing? Could you tell me? Is this the same one or is this a different one? Because of course at 12 or 13 I was just along for the ride. But it would be cool. And give me like a little, I don't know, nostalgic feeling for a place that I only visited once as a child. It's weird too, because when I go home to Texas, I don't get a nostalgic feeling. I just get like a feeling when I like see the places I grew up and they're all run down, like nobody's kept it up. It's all run down, it's all shitty. I don't get a nostalgic feeling. I just get like, oh, I did grow up in a not great place that nobody's taken care of for the last 10 years. That's okay. Even like I go see my childhood home because my parents don't live in it anymore. Even then it's like, ugh, nobody kept up with this shit either. It's like a band on my forehead lately. I feel like I just am not, like, I don't know if because there's been no sun, I have literally no color and it's too much of a contrast now compared to the little tiny bit of color I had before winter started. Or because we be outside, okay? Every day. We spend every day outside if the sun is out, but there's been no sunny days. So we're not outside. We inside. It's okay, I'll try and buff it out more, even more. Anyway, so I'm kind of excited, but kind of nervous because of that. I just have crippling anxiety. And it's strange, I don't feel like I had it before. And then we lived abroad in one of the safest places in the world statistically. And ever since then, I just have like anxiety about going places and anxiety about like a parking garage. Finding a parking garage feels stressful to me. Parking on the street feels stressful to me. I got a parking ticket last time I parked on the street because I forgot. In the city, they don't have like parking maids anymore, or they have parking maids. That's the person who gives you the ticket. I don't know, they don't have parking meters anymore where you put change in. And I forgot you're supposed to like go online and scan the QR code and put in your license plate and then pay like that for a certain amount of time, and then you can like go back and pay. And the whole city is set up like that, but I totally forgot. And I was like, oh, there's no meter here, because my hometown, well, right next to my hometown, they do meters. That's just in my head. And I don't know if we ever parked on the street in Japan, but I don't remember a meter. But there's no meter, it's free parking. It's not. If there's no meter, it's not free parking. I was lying to myself and my husband. But that's okay. I know better now. I think okay, every time I get scared though, and then it's fine. I'm really, really loving this. I don't even know what the brand is, but I got it for Christmas. Biorus, Biorius, Biorus. I've been really, really loving their blush cream sticks. And the problem is we bought a trio. I have to go check on my kid. It's just typical kid argument fights. And like he touched him and he didn't need to touch him and blah, blah, blah. So, but it sounded bad. I don't know if you can hear it when I played this back, but it sounded like somebody was hurt. So I need to go check on that. It's fine though. Typical, oh, what the fuck? It's fine. Typical kid fights over who knows what, right? I think I took it too low. That's okay. It is what it is. I'm not gonna harp on it because I want to leave very soon. That way I can get home very soon because I still have homework that's due today. And then like last night I logged on just to check in see if my teachers have graded anything, because I'm trying to not be crazy, but like it's week 5 out of 8. It's accelerated courses. It's week 5 out of 8, and they've graded like 2 papers each, and I'm like, we have an assignment every week plus a discussion, and one of my classes has quizzes, so I have quiz grades in because those automatically grade. But what do you mean you haven't graded anything and we are on week 5? So I'm like starting to get nervous. I don't want to toot my own horn, but like, let me toot my own horn. I have a 4.0 GPA. And one of the ways that I keep up on that is like, oh, this teacher grades really hard. She graded the first paper really hard. I'm going to go really hard for the next paper. But I don't know. So I go really hard for everything. And I'm stressed because I don't know. I'm worried that it's going to ruin my 4.0. I don't think I'm going to fail any classes, but I don't think I'm going to be getting A's. I don't know, I'm just worried I won't be getting A's, and then I won't have a 4.0 anymore, and that really grinds my fucking gears. That's not the right one. So if they would just grade it so that I could see if I need to, I don't know, try harder, it's just weird because every teacher grades different. Not even hard or light, but like they all grade differently. And sometimes you follow the rubric, but they're like one of my teachers, one of the things she graded was like, you can go more into depth on this. So I got my whole rubric was correct, but she took off a couple of points because she's like, oh, you didn't go in depth enough. And I'm just like, so then all of my stuff, I'm going even more in depth in and like dissecting every little thing. But I'm nervous now that she's gonna be like, not enough. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, the only thing I have left right now is eyeliner, eyelashes, and lips. My lipstick is downstairs. So I'm gonna go grab it, I think, because I don't feel like using any of these colors that I have. I've been wearing a lot of orange lately, so I don't want a red lip when I'm wearing a lot of orange. So I have to go downstairs and grab it and do my other stuff. I'll be right back. Lately, I've been really struggling to put my eyelashes on. This time, I only did it one time, and it's done, and I just hope it sticks, because like last time I used these lashes specifically, they have a really thin band, so not a lot of glue goes on, so sometimes they pull up, and that is the most annoying thing ever, but hopefully that doesn't happen today. I decided lip gloss with the little shimmers is what I'm gonna do today. Hands off. Your girl's done. This is the outfit. I'm gonna do a little Gucci boot moment to pull in all these golds, which is all I ever wear. And then I have a big old trench coat that I'm gonna put on. But if you're feeling anxious, the way I do every time you leave the house, you gotta still try to leave the house, unfortunately, but you do. Today I'm going out by myself. I'm gonna go eat some yogurt so I don't feel like throwing up, and then I'm gonna skedaddle the fuck out of my house, and I'm nervous, but it's gonna be great. And then I'm gonna come home, and then I'm gonna change, and then I'm gonna sleep on the couch from all the anxiety and the stress. Anyway, have a good day.